Hello guys, my name is Dao Korobre. I'm a student of Praxis Digital Academy.
And then I am Elton Obiai Ihekwe, a student of Praxis Digital Academy. And we are here today on the Pow chat with my very own good brain. So I have some questions for her, and I guess she has the same too.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
let's get started. My question number one goes, who was your closest pal and why?
Wow.
She's laughing. Okay.
That's a very thoughtful question. I would say my closest pal is Jeremiah.
Okay.
I say so because you know where you meet your kind of person.
Okay.
You just click, you know, someone who shares the same vision and goals as you, and someone who holds the same values as you. So you just flow naturally. And mind you, I'm a very difficult person to be with.
Very. No that.
I'm a very difficult person to be with because a lot of people find it difficult to understand my personality. But then when I found someone who understood me seamlessly, I just
Why are you
clicked.
sounding so emotional?
Am I sounding emotional? No. It's based on what you asked. That's
Yeah,
why.
I know.
Okay, so what about you?
For me, mine is a little bit kind of abstract because I have on both genders. But for the guys, I have someone. His name is Power. He's my close pal because
King Power.
Yeah, King Power, and he's someone that's actually like me. I know when I'm serious. I know when I don't want to be serious. And we kind of have this same vibe because we both grew up from Port Harcourt, and like, you know, when the Port Harcourt guy meets a Port Harcourt guy, automatically they don't blend. You just see them acting like Tom and Jerry. So he's for the guys, and then for the opposite gender, it's actually Thelma.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually I have
It seems
to.
you came here prepared.
Yes. I came here prepared to make good friends and good pals. So it's actually Thelma because she's just like me. She's always, and she has a very good fashion sense like me. And when I see someone who dresses classy, clean.
She's a fashionista, no doubt.
Yeah. So she's actually my pal because we rapport very well. And throughout my 2 months in this school, she has always been having my back. I said, help me do this. And I said, don't worry, I got you. And so she's my number one.
Okay, that's good. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
How did you know about Praxis Digital Academy?
Wow. I did a lot of research. Well, actually, I knew about Praxis through the internet because I actually finished my school of photography just in Lagos here. So I needed to just do an upgrade. So, you know, Lagos, there's always camp. So I had to just type top cinematography schools in Lagos. And other schools came out and I saw Praxis. I don't know. But I think the reason why I picked Praxis was because I saw some students, they were going for an excursion like that. And then I saw the girls and the guys, they were making videos and they were vibing. And I was like, wow. So I just needed an environment. I still saw other schools though, but I had to check through their procure and I felt Praxis gave me all I needed. So that was what I knew about Praxis through the internet and I convinced myself.
Wow.
How about you?
Okay. Mine was also through the internet, but that wasn't the first place because I was actually looking out for schools that were offering, you know, good content in their curriculum. And so when I was making research, a friend of mine sent me the link of Praxis. And so I had other ones. But when she sent me the link, I just, you know, I now checked and compared what they were offering.
Everybody must compare.
And what the others were offering. I'm not saying the others were not offering good stuff, but Praxis was offering what I needed.
And I think better too.
Yeah. So that was how I got to know about Praxis.
That's good.
Okay.
Praxis. Thumbs up, they got me a number one. And then describe your experience in one word.
In one word? Yeah. I cannot describe it in one word, actually.
You have to think of something else.
Because, you know, when you know a bit about something,
Yeah.
and then you were now exposed to a lot about that.
Yes.
I can't really find the right word.
You just have to pick something
to describe. But
just laughing. You can say.
I would say it's amazing.
Wow. Why would you say it's amazing? Let me just help you out.
Because I was exposed to a lot of things that I thought I knew. But I didn't really know them in depth. I was exposed to a lot of features. For example, using Adobe Premiere Pro. There are things I see in Adobe Premiere Pro. I didn't know their functions.
Very true.
You know.
That means you had an idea already.
Yes, I did.
Wow, that's cool.
I did. I've been using it for some years now. Since 2023.
2023?
Yeah.
No wonder. No wonder. I remember when I asked you a question and you were telling me, don't you know if you do this, you do this one, you do this one, guys. This guy doesn't know. I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the environment. But then I was exposed to a lot of things and it made my work very seamless.
Oh, that's good.
Very, very seamless. And it was like a film, you know. I can achieve this thing that I spend so much time in doing in a second, in a click. Whereas I do this thing manually, but you know, I got to know that I could do this thing with just a click. So I would say it's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Want to give you the reverse?
What about you?
Don't know what to say because I had a lot. Let me say I could just pick one word. Might sound kind of awkward, but I'll describe my experience in Praxis as exposure.
Like, do you mean the exposure triangle?
Yes. You know, sometimes you might not be, or you might feel you're exposed. Exactly. But there's some environment you find yourself, you know how rose flowers, when they come up at night, you just see yourself opening and then. So that's why I say exposure, because I got exposed to a lot of things. Because before I came to Praxis, actually, I'm a professional photographer, a very good one. But I thought I knew a lot. But if you in class too, I don't answer questions. I just keep quiet. Why? Because I really wanted to just bring myself like a layman and then understand. So I understood a lot, and that was why I said Praxis exposed me to a lot. The camera. So then we'll talk about editing.
So in one word, exposure.
Exposure.
Okay. So let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Were you involved in any form of production during your stay? Yeah. And what was your role during that production?
I was involved in a lot. We had the music and let me start from. We shot a music video. I was
going to come to that, but okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right. We shot a music video. I was a director. And then yes,
Director Boogie.
No, it's not Director Boogie, man. This is Director L.
Director L. Is he on fire?
No! That's an abbreviation of my name. L. That's E-L. That's Director L.
Jeez. You can say that again.
So I was actually director, and then we shot a group project, a film. I think it should be out soon. I don't know. It was titled The Fallout or The Fallout. Yeah, I was a location manager. I saw hell. That's part of the exposure I was telling you.
You became the investor.
I was just doing like, you know, when you want to search for houses in Lagos, you need the connection. That's how I was working. That was the last location I went to. Meet the manager, that hiring beat me, but I thank God that my phones were original.
Wow! So you were a location manager.
Yes.
And you were also a director.
Yeah, and I was also an AD.
Wow.
In a different project.
So you were like MTN everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
That's good.
So
wow.
So how about you?
I did a few projects.
Okay.
One was the school project, the Fallout 2.
Oh yeah.
I was a script supervisor. And if you
That's why I saw you walking around with
you
people.
had to see me slaying that day. I was doing my job seamlessly. Hey,
Have you done
It was-
scene 1, scene 2?
it was actually a very sweet experience because when you have to work with the producer, the director rather, and you're saying no, director did not get their lines well. No, this is how they have to do it. This is how I was feeling myself. I was feeling so fly, So I was the script supervisor on the Fallout, and then we had.
Wait, let me break you up. How did you feel being a script supervisor? How did you feel like?
I felt like the boss now. Like I was working with
Like
director.
the upcoming Funke.
Yes, like the upcoming care. Yes,
Wow.
so yes. So I also worked. We had a group project.
Okay.
My group A, we had a short film.
Right.
Yeah, so I was we were supporting ourselves actually because we had to fill in for those who
So we're not available.
yeah and all that. So I was in charge of set design and props and all that. So I also acted too. I played a minor role. I played a minor role in that film. So yeah, and also the project, the music video. I was supposed to be the gaffer
I know about
for
that
that
one.
project, but I was sick that period, and I felt so bad that I wasn't able to function the way I should.
Yeah, I can hear the sadness in your voice.
But I came out regardless.
Yeah,
I just came out. Let me show my face because at the end of the day, it is what is in my heart that matters.
Definitely.
So I just came out to show my face, but I wasn't strong. So someone filled in for me. So that's what I did. Those were the projects I worked on.
Let me ask you a question. It's actually off.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Okay. It's just actually prizes.
Okay.
Did they beat your expectations? For me, they did.
Okay.
For me, they did because
actually, when I wanted to come here, I was not 100% certain that I was going to, get everything.
Yeah.
But then, to my surprise, when I came, yeah, they actually did.
Yeah. For me, they did because even if what I paid, I got more than what I paid for. I'm not trying to spice up anything though, but that's not the truth because right now, I'm very,
you had value for your money.
Right now, I'm very sure I could shoot a music video. I'm very sure I can edit it. As I'm talking to you right now, I'm very, very, very sure that my content is going to go.
Of course.
Frank Etom is even. What I'm sure he should wait for me. I'm coming because Praxis just unleashed a new bomb.
You cannot come here and go back the same.
No. So let me drop this one for you. I think this should be my last question.
Okay.
Which gear can you use with your full chest?
Which gear?
Can you use with your
camera.
full chest? You can use camera very well.
Yes. I can use the camera with my full chest. I can even mount the gimbal. You know when I was doing my practical?
If I tell you my experience with gimbal.
Wait now, when I was doing my practical, I took my gimbal to Mr. Dave. He said, excellent.
No.
Excellent. So when your lecturer is telling you excellent,
yeah.
What would you feel like?
Hey, number one, let me give you my experience with that
So
gimbal.
I could use it perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we did the first gimbal lecture, that was when we went for the practicals, and we were like, who was going to do first? Okay, because everybody knows now. You say I'm the general call, I'm the course rep, so you should go first. You go first. But she tell you it took me up to 45 minutes to mount that gimbal. Oh Lord! And the funny thing was that after that practical that day, I didn't really mount it well. Deep down, I know I didn't. And we came back to school for some other theories and all that. And I actually looked at the gimbal and asked myself, can I ever mount this stuff? Yes, I did.
Me, I was even teaching people.
Yeah, I saw you. Don't worry. I was asking myself, can I ever mount this stuff?
Yeah.
But I actually like challenges. But sometimes when you're starting a journey, it looks like it's going to be quite difficult. So I took it to myself one day. I met one of the guys, one that Wonder Boy. I think you should know him. I just said, can you just show me? So he showed me. I tried. The first time I mounted a gimbal, it took me close to 30 minutes. I said, God, is this how I want to start this professional job? And I locked up. I came back again the next day, start the gimbal, mount it. I tried. And I think I don't know what I did. Either I on the battery and it started vibrating. Or more.
Wanted to run.
My change grandma, I want to leave the gimbal run. And then someone that came into my rescue. And then I finally met a guy. One of a good guy. What is his name? Collins. And I met him, that guy. I've seen him mounting the gimbal very, very good. Just show me. So he said, this will just relax.
Actually the first person that showed me after the first class.
I just took a deep breath. And he showed me the first, he showed me the second. I said, okay, fine. I said, time me. He timed me. I used 20 minutes to mount the gimbal. I was like, did I just do this? I said, okay, he should get out. I locked the door, the studio. I told him, I said he should disconnect everything. He should just dismantle everything. He did. And first thing I did, I just on my AirPod, started playing music. I opened my timer. Do you know right now I can mount the gimbal in just 5, 3, 4 minutes?
Just a click.
I was like, was it this stuff I was stressing myself? But I think I loved it. It was a good challenge for me.
That's nice. Okay, so let me go with this one.
Okay.
What was your toughest student moment?
My toughest student moment?
Yeah.
See that project, that first project, that Fallout project.
Yeah.
That was actually a tough moment for me because I was actually going through a lot physically, mentally. Standing under the sun. Like, when you've not done something before and you are having a task to multitask yourself plus the sun and the grounds were hot. I was tired of wearing sneakers. I took it off. Like, you've asked,
yeah, the one blue.
That was my toughest
Thank God you know blue. Okay.
But it's all gone. How about you?
Mine it is a bit I don't know how to describe it, but for me I would say finding myself in the same space with a lot of people that I do not know. That was one of the toughest moments for me because you don't have a choice. When you don't have a choice to be at a place. So that's one of my toughest moments, to learn to live with a lot of people at the same time, especially for us who are in the hostel and coming to be in class, So, I left school about 7 years ago. That was when I graduated.
Okay.
And then that's a long time.
How long should that be? 2000 and... Because me, I actually left
about 7 or 8 years ago, actually, because I left school in 2019.
Oh, I left in 16.
Okay. So, that experience, it's been a long time. So, I found myself in a space where I needed to relieve that, be a student again, live with people in the same compound, share the same space. So, I think that's one of the toughest moments for me. Because aside that, learning for me is not something I see as tough.
No, learning is actually not tough.
Taking up challenges, tasks.
Yeah.
I do not see it. I just believe that I can do it. You get, in as much as it might look like a task or a challenge rather.
Okay.
Or a tough moment, but I program my mind in a way that I can solve this. Let me just learn how to do it, then I can solve it.
How do you feel?
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm going to strike you right now. It's not been planned.
Please don't strike me.
I'm going to do something with you. How did you feel? Actually left school like 7, 8 years ago. And how do you feel coming back to the hostel to live with people?
That's why I said it was a tough moment for me. Because I was trying to bring myself to that point where you could put up with a lot of things.
Privacy,
and so many others. So for me, that was the toughest moment.
Okay.
And I'm happy this is coming to an end.
No, it's not coming to an end. I have one more set up for you. Now I want to ask you this question. How well do you know everybody in Praxis?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I know.
Can I bet you can't name the names? You can't call the staffs by name 7. Can you?
7.
7. Okay, just call the names.
Let's go.
Okay.
Dr. Boogie.
Dr. Boogie.
Mr. Sass.
Mr. Sass.
Mr. Dave.
Mr. Dave.
Miss Faith.
Miss Faith.
Miss Judith.
Miss Judith.
Oga Joe.
Go again.
Okay. Mr. Ima.
Mr. Iman. Mr. Iman. Okay.
How many have I called?
7.
Oh, yeah, clap for me now. You want me to mention manager's name? Miss Faith now.
Yes, you have now.
So it's 7.
Okay, should I call my own? I'll hit 10. Let me start from Mr. Ima, Mr. Alsas, Mr. Bangang, 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 Bangang.
I did not call Savior.
You didn't call Savior, you didn't call Barack, you didn't call Jude, you didn't call Sawale.
Mr. Wale.
Boy, it was all good.
Mr. Wale,
I really love the experience.
Mr. Wale, Mr. Wale taught us how to use final draft.
Yeah.
So, do our script writing.
He lectures quite very well.
Yeah.
And I love
all of them.
Can I ask you, each of the lecturers, I'm sure we had 3 lecturers, right? Sawale, what is that significant stuff that he always does whenever he's teaching? Let's see, we're on the same space.
Significant.
Yeah, something he does whenever he's teaching.
He likes to drink tea.
You got it, that's Sabugi. Monster Energy, or Tiger Nuts, or Coke, and Oz.
Mr. Oz. Mr. Oz likes to munch.
And tell you a story. Let me tell you guys a story. Alright guys, we've come to the end of today's Play With My Pal.
Yeah.
See you guys next section. We're done. Peace out.
And until then, bye.